It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning show on XL7. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Karen McCaig, and with my partner in crime, Scooty Patootie. How are you today? How are
it's
you
getting
today?
worse. I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. You're known as Scooter, but to me, you're my Scooty. So
Scooty Patootie.
yes.
Yeah, I'm going downhill fast.
Hey, really, when you think about it, it could be worse,
Oh, I've been called worse.
Yeah, exactly. I have too. So, I now, did you have a lot of nicknames growing up?
Scooter. That was
Scooter,
it.
that
Yep.
was it. Mm-hmm. I was called a lot of different things, not by family, but by friends growing up, because my maiden name was Pitts. Pitts.
Oh,
So
right.
I heard crew pits, arm pits, cherry pits, and then of course the short jokes. So I learned at an early age just to go with it, and it's a compliment if you have a nickname.
There you go.
Because there's lots of worse things that you can be called than a cute little nickname.
Is there a main nickname that you liked, or?
No, not real. Well, actually, Farmer.
Farmer.
Yes.
Okay.
When I was in junior high school, I had overalls, sometimes like cute little overalls with the matching shirt and all that.
Gotcha.
And a male friend of mine nicknamed me Farmer because of that. And so he would always call me Farmer, but, really.
And you like that?
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
That's cool.
But now I don't really have a nickname, which is okay too. Princess, that's actually.
I have been Scooter since I can remember. You ever? I wish I should make up this really cool story, but if you want to know the truth, you ever seen a dog that sits on their butt on the carpet and scoops? That was me when I was little.
Really? That's how you got the nickname?
Yep.
I believe Amanda had told that story when we co-hosted XL7 726 Mountain Home years ago. And I do remember that now that you said it. So, well, that just brings a vision that you can't get out of your mind, doesn't it?
She gets mad when I do it today, Let me tell you.
Yeah, that's one of those things it's cute when you're little, but the older you get, it's like...
Apparently it's not funny anymore. This is what I'm named after.
I love it. Well, you'll always be Scooty to me.
All right.
That's how you are in my phone, Scooty.
Great.
So, just a little twist on the nickname. I don't know why. Scooty Patootie. Guess what day it is today? August 14th.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Okay, I'm ready. What do we got today?
First of all, here's a little day in history fun fact. 1945, victory over Japan, VJ Day in World War II. And another little fun fact, they signed the surrender on the USS Missouri, the Navy ship. Yeah, USS Missouri in Tokyo Bay. So thank you to all the World War II veterans out there who might be watching. So appreciate your sacrifice in all of that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I know, VJ Day. So happy VJ Day to everyone. And also, we were talking about snakes earlier. Well, it's National Lizard Day. Now, I don't like snakes. That's what we were talking about.
Is your lizard phobia like the snake phobia?
No, I can tolerate lizards. I can tolerate lizards, but here's some fun facts about lizards that I bet you didn't know.
Okay.
There's over 6,000 species of lizards. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. I wouldn't have thought that many.
And they're found on every continent except Antarctica. How about that?
It's too cold.
Too cold down there, I guess. They do need sunshine. All lizards, they need sunshine to live. But they can, with all those species, they range in size. Lizards range in size from 2 inches to 11 feet. Can you imagine A lizard?
Okay, that's an alligator.
That's an alligator. I think yes, an alligator, or I don't know what that would, but I don't want to.
Be darned.
I don't want to meet up with an 11-foot lizard.
No, I would categorize it as an alligator. I just would.
Yes,
but,
I wonder if that. Well, no, I think alligators get bigger than that, but they are probably the same family. Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And I don't know what the difference between an alligator and a crocodile is.
Something about. I think it's something about the way their mouth and their head is. I don't know.
Okay.
And how they live. I think, am I right on this? One of them can be, I don't know. Now
don't ask me.
I don't know. I started to say something about the type of water they live in, but I don't know that that's right. So we'll find that out on National Alligator Day.
I do like the lizards that change the colors to their environment. I think that is really cool.
That is cool. Wouldn't that be neat to just blend in with wherever you're...
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, and they all lizards all species, I think, my understanding, they all have tails that regenerate. So, like if a predator grabs onto their tail and pulls it off, they can just grow it back. Wouldn't that be a cool feature to have?
That would be a great feature to have.
So happy National Lizard Day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those fun facts here on the morning show.
If you see a lizard today,
wish it a happy day.
Yes.
It is their day. But don't try to pick them up, okay? Because, they do bite. I'm assuming.
Happy Lizard Day.
Yes. All right. Well, on that note, should we pray?
We probably should.
Our prayer is brought to us by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. Now, of course, we talk about them every day here. They do such good work. They're the only not-for-profit hospice serving the Marion and Bexar counties since 1979. And Greg Wood and his team of nurses and social workers, the whole medical team, the care coaches, bereavement counseling, if you have questions or feel like that they might be able to assist you with resources, they're happy to do that. They run the hospice house, and of course that's just such a blessing to have. It's a beautiful facility. So give them a call, 870-508-1771. They will be happy to answer questions and provide resources and get you going in the right direction for the support that you need on your healthcare journey, whether it's end-of-life journey or whether it's chronic care. So give them a call. All right, let's bow our heads and go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this time to come to you, and thank you for your blessings that you shower upon us. We thank you for the beauty of your creation and the opportunity to come together with family and friends and just live our lives for you today. And we thank you for your son, Jesus, and we thank you for being in control. There's so much going on in the world, Lord God, and we know that you are in control of everything, overseeing everything, and that your plan is perfect always. So we pray your grace and mercy upon us today, and fill us with your sweet spirit as we go through our days. Watch over us all, protect us, and help us above all to honor and glorify thy name throughout our day today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Quick word?
You bet.
Okay, quick word from the Z Team. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call, 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
And welcome back to the morning show. let's talk about the Z Team and the weather, shall we?
All right.
I think so. You know, the Z Team, we talk about them every day, and as well we should, because they are just local real estate experts. Whether you're buying, selling, have questions about moving to the area, if you're here visiting and you have questions, not only are they real estate experts, but they do sell.
They are realtors.
They are realtors. That is
And
how they make their
a lot of
living.
people do confuse that because he's on the show every Friday
Mm-hmm.
and talking about what's going on in real estate and this and that, and they don't realize that he's actually a realtor.
Yes, he and Linda.
They do this to promote their business as well
Yes.
as most to educate people and promote their business. So,
Yes, and actually, and you know, Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, retiredarkansas.net is the website, and they can be reached at 870-405-0793. And so give them a call. They are wonderful people. They love this community. They do so much for the community. So shall we take a look?
outstanding customer service. I will say that
Outstanding.
you will not regret calling them. They will take care of you, and their customer service is one of the best.
Yes, and when you look at all the awards on their website, they have all of the awards that they've been nominated for and they've won. It is a massive list.
Yeah, and it's because of their customer service.
Yes, customer service is the name of their game. And they want not only to assist you in finding the perfect property or to sell your property or to help you with relocation questions, but they just want to be part of your team.
There you go.
Part
I like
of your
that.
team. So let's take a look at the weather rock. Do we have the weather rock back? Or
No,
Oh,
we're still working on that.
still
We got a
looking-
camera coming. We've got to change one of the cameras out. So.
Look at that view, though. That's a live view. Cotter Park. Look how clear that. What a pretty picture. Makes me want to go over there right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go check you later. No, but look at that water.
It's
Looks
beautiful.
so blue today, doesn't it?
We need to be fishing.
We do. Again, I'm always amazed that there's no one out on the river this time
There
of morning.
was
but-
there was yesterday. There was a boat out there.
And the park there.
There's a guy hauling a boat.
Yeah. He's
Getting ready to
probably
put it in.
He's going to go put it in. Is there a boat ramp
Yeah,
down there?
there
Oh,
is.
okay. I don't do much fishing on the river, but I have fished it before. I like it.
Yeah, there's a real nice little boat ramp, and I mean they've got really this area Cotter set up really really nice. The park area, and then they got the big spring that you can jump in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, and I say this a lot, but I feel so sorry for Bob and Linda having to wake up to this view every day.
It's tough.
And wouldn't you just hate to wake up and that's the first thing you see? You're trying to get up and open your eyes and have your coffee or whatever your morning drink is and have to be tortured with that every day. You know,
There it is.
looks
It's
like
got some water moving.
It's got some water moving, but I think it's not moving as rapidly as it
Yeah, it
was.
doesn't look like it was been as quite as high as what it has been. I may be
No.
wrong, but from what
It-
we can see, it doesn't look like
It
it.
doesn't look like that to me either.
But they have not updated the reports, so I don't know how many generators they've got going. So
Well,
they haven't updated since the beginning of the week.
well, they must be busy doing other things.
Apparently.
And there's the weather rock, and it looks dry and looks like it's going to be sunny today. So, shall we do some temperatures?
Yeah,
I'm feeling
let's-
like let's segue into the temperatures. Mountain Home is at 70. Harrison is 68. Batesville 72. Yaleville and Marshall are both at 68. Salem and Mountain View are both at 70. Calico Rock is at 70. West Plains is 65, Springfield 72, Poplar Bluff 69, and St. Louis is 76. And let's take a look at that calendar. Looks pretty clear. We'll zoom out. Oh, looks like a little thunderstorm up in Sioux Falls area and some over to the east there around Atlanta and Charlotte, but we are clear as we zoom in. Nothing in our area.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too. For sure, for sure. No watches or warnings today, no heat advisories or anything. Today it's going to be sunny with a high near 93. Tonight mostly clear with a low around 71. Friday is sunny with a high near 95. Heat index as high as 99, so make sure and drink your water if you're outside. Friday night mostly clear with a low around 72. Saturday a 20% showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Otherwise sunny and a high near 96. Saturday night mostly clear with a low around 72. Sunday is sunny and hot with a high near 97. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Sunday night mostly clear with a low around 72. And then Monday sunny and hot with a high near 97. Monday night mostly clear with a low around 72. And then Tuesday and Wednesday we do have a 20 to 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms with highs in the low to mid 90s. So hot weather is still with us, but we do have a chance of some showers coming up. Pollen count, tree pollen is at none, grass pollen is moderate, ragweed is at none. Lake levels, North Fork is at 563.05 feet, level is 11.05 feet above full pool of 552. Bull Shoals is at 675.19 feet. Level is 16.19 feet above full pool of 659. And then the dam, as you said, dam report has not been updated.
No, they haven't updated since beginning of the week.
So, all right. Are we taking a quick word or a
No,
full break?
we got to take a break at 7:15.
All right, we'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. All right, we're going to talk about community events here in a second, brought to us by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. You can go to the website ozarksfarmandlawn.com and take a look at a variety of stuff. They have promotions on their websites. They offer new equipment, and they have a huge, massive inventory. I mean, the biggest inventory I've ever seen. They will help you with services or parts and package deals. They've got package deals listed on their website.
They got great finance options.
Yes, I was going to ask you if I figured that they did, and I noticed on their website that they have some where you get instant rebates.
Yeah.
Too. So check them out. They are at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, 870-425-3434, or their website, ozarkfarmandlawn.com. Check them out because they have got so much inventory. I mean, we could probably spend a whole show listing off everything that they have.
And the best part with their parts department and service center, they're going to take care of you after the sale. So that's one of the best things. If you got heavy equipment and something happens, they're there to take care of you.
You know, because when you're dealing with farm and lawn equipment like that, I mean, it takes a lot of abuse.
You abuse them. That's just what they're made for.
It's what they're made for. And they also have construction equipment, Kubota, New Holland. Yeah. They just have a variety. So check them out today. Go by there and test drive a little something. Tell them that Scooter sent you.
There you go.
Or Scooty, as we like to call him. So, all right. Community events. Hey, we've got an annual rummage sale coming up Friday, August 15th, 8 to 3 p.m., and Saturday, August 16th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. over at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church at 511 Coley Drive here in Mountain Home. It's sponsored by the Philanthropic Educational Organization, and all proceeds and donations from the sale go towards funding women's education. And they have got a variety of things listed here. They've got household items, furniture, a boutique area, upscale thrift clothing, hunting and fishing gear, vintage jewelry, just a variety of things. So check that out. And then also coming up on August 16th and August 23rd, the Mountain Home City Pool is doing a lifeguard challenge. It's free registration. This is to become eligible to be a lifeguard, to be certified as a lifeguard. And the times are 9 o'clock for 14 to 18 years on the 16th, 10 o'clock on the 16th for 19 to 25 years, on the 23rd at 9 a.m. for 26 to 35 years, and 36 years and older, August 23rd at 10 a.m. You do have to register ahead of time, and you can contact Megan at mengeler@cityofmountainhome.com for questions. If you're 14 to 17 years old, you do need your parents' permission. And then coming up on September 2nd through October 30, there is a class from 12 to 1 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays that you can sign up for now over through the Parks and Recreation. Sit and Be Fit. The fee is $20 for the whole class from the 2nd of September through October 30th. And it's a fun way. It's seated exercise, and it's called Sit and Be Fit. Tuesdays and Thursdays, so check that out on their Facebook page or by giving them a call or their email. And then the Bombers versus the Goblins football game coming up on September 5th. It's going to be military, past and present, and first responders appreciation night. There's a dinner at 6 p.m. for military and first responders plus one guest, and you have to make your reservations by August 22nd for the dinner. You get a free t-shirt, and if you have any questions, you can contact Aubrey at 740-288-5317. Again, that's the Bombers versus Goblins football game that night. And then City of Mountain Home Hickory Park Concert Series, August 23rd is going to be the Natural Disasters Band, and that's free entry at Hickory Park, 466 South Hickory Street here in Mountain Home. They will have food vendors available, no alcohol. And then finally, Twin Lakes Playhouse is continuing their production this weekend through the 24th of Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. Tickets can be purchased for $15 at 870-424-0444 or twinlakesplayhouse.org. Also, they have upcoming auditions starting this Saturday from 1 to 3, and then again on Sunday, I think Sunday it's 5 to 7. For Nonsense, a musical comedy directed by Angie Cotter Leach. You can give her a call for more information, 417-255-3439, ages 16 and up. And then Sarah is here next to me, and she has got another announcement.
Impact Faith is hosting a revival night August 15th. Every flame starts with a spark, so tomorrow could be yours. Bring your heart, bring your praise, watch what God can do, and that's tomorrow, August 15th. And Impact Faith is hosting this. This is located at 940 East 9th Street, Mountain Home.
All right, there you have community events, a lot happening. So we'll take a break and be right back with our guest.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a liquid.
Welcome back to the morning show. I am here this morning with Eddie Helmert, the Safety and Security Coordinator at Mountain Home Public Schools. Is that the right title?
That is it.
Well,
you got it.
It's been a lot of years since I have had the opportunity to visit with you, but
Yes.
Now I understand you were telling me you're in a new position now.
Yeah, so I'm a retired police officer, and I retired in 2024.
Okay.
As a school resource officer. Okay, so since 2002, I've been a school resource officer. Started at Pinkston Middle School, went from Pinkston to Guy Berry. When we first opened the alternative school, Mr. Kincaid, the director, called me up and says, "Hey, I want you to come with me." And I did that until I retired. I retired as a lieutenant over the school resource officer program. And right before my retirement, the school got a hold of me and says, "Hey, we're wanting to start a new position, and it's safety and security over our district. And would you be interested in that?" I said, "Well, of course. That's what I've been doing for 20 plus years." So that's kind of how that came about. So
now, what are your primary duties with this position?
So, this is something that the state, the LEARNS Act that came down from the state, that every school district has a safety and security coordinator.
Okay.
So it is making sure that we are running our drills, that they are being documented. The one thing that they really wanted to focus on is lockdown drills. Okay, and I know when you hear lockdown drills, it might sound like a scary, but our schools have changed. Things have changed in communities, and these events that happen, we got to make sure that what we're doing as a district is keeping our kids and staff safe. So, we do run lockdown drills. We started that a couple of years ago with our students. Now, we haven't always done it with our students. We've done it, made sure our staff knew what they needed to do, but now we run it with our students so they know what to do as well.
Does that include like the younger students, like kindergarten?
Yeah, it's K through 12. We make sure, and the teachers do an amazing job of having those appropriate conversations with the students on what we're doing. The older kids know what we're doing. Junior Pinkston, even Hackler. But that K through Nelson Wilkes, having those appropriate conversations, what we're doing, so we do that. We got a great staff that they take it very serious. We have had to use a couple of things in our SRP. I don't know if we sent out things just first day of school. We had a fugitive running from the police.
Okay.
And it was a few blocks away from Nelson Wilkes, but he's on the loose, and we don't know. So, we have things in place what our schools do. So we had to set that in place.
Okay.
So it's just making sure that, our staff and our administrators, know what to do in a case of an event that happens.
So, and I'm a firm believer the best offense is the best defense is a good offense. You want to be prepared.
You want to be prepared.
Yes.
Absolutely. And I know you try to prepare for everything out there, but sometimes things come at you.
Yes.
And you got to make adjustments on that fly or do things. But we try to be as prepared as possible. And I do feel like that as a district, we have that. And one of the reasons that we do have that is because we have a school resource officer in each building, from K all the way. We got. What's the district have? 7 buildings. So we have 7 school resource officers that are assigned to that school, and they're very proactive in making sure that they are doing those, the emergency stuff, making sure that the school is safe, that the doors are locked. They make that walk around that campus, and having that present of that police car out front is a huge deterrent as itself.
Do you think most, and I don't know the answer to this, you may, do you think most schools now have a resource officer in every school?
I would say there's a lot of districts that are, if you're a big district, a lot of them have school resource officers. a lot of your rural areas, they are called CSSOs.
Okay.
They can carry a weapon as a security personnel. They're not a certified police officer.
I see.
And you have certain trainings that you have to go through that the state mandates for that position.
And I was thinking as you were talking about the drills, when I was in school back eons ago, we had fire drills and tornado drills, but now it's become a lot, unfortunately, but times have changed.
Yeah, times have changed. We still do fire drills. That's a monthly thing that state.
And
you
storm
have to
drills
do.
as well.
You have tornado drills. We have earthquake drills.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the stuff that we have to talk with our kids, especially the beginning of the year. All teachers are going over their emergency plans hey, in case of this is what we do. So they go through all that.
And with the lockdown drills, with the teacher training, do they go, I'm sure with part of their development, they have training that they go through?
Well, every summer, and we do invite the staff of Mountain Home Public Schools staff. As when I was a police officer, and they still do it to the day, that we do an active shooter training. Okay, and we use, the school is nice enough to let us use one of their buildings, and we do invite staff to participate in that, either be a volunteer to watch, or so they'll know what the police are doing. And we do things, at different schools, just to prepare for that. Let them know if something happens, here's what the police are doing.
Okay. And part of the drill is how to respond with the police if you're in a situation like that.
Absolutely.
And what the protocol is for dealing with the police on that.
And what as a teacher, it's pretty simple. It's like follow the direction.
Right. Right. With this new cell phone policy, do you feel like that impacts? I know one of the concerns that I read and heard that parents have, my child won't be able to get in touch with me if there's an emergency.
Well, I would say, and I know, it's bell to bell, and Mountain Home's been doing no cell phones, they kind of let them, last year during lunch and stuff like that, but, now it's bell to bell. But I will say this, it's all, whatever the circumstance is, if there is something that a kid in case of emergency, or there is a lockdown or something, they're going to let their use their cell phone, I would say, but just during the day, just bell to bell, just a normal day. I don't really seeing that being an issue. I think it's gone pretty smooth at the beginning of the year. So I just don't see that being a big problem.
They're probably a little bit used to it.
Because they're used to not having their cell phones anyway. They had it during passing time and during lunch and stuff like that, but that's the adjustment that they're having to make.
Well, something I had read with everything about the cell phones, and I had not thought about it, but if there was an emergency like a lockdown, if there was an active shooter type situation or something like that, that the cell phone lines can get jammed.
Yeah, and I hadn't
thought about that.
Yeah, and if you read any in different places where this event has taken place, that is one thing that does happen. That the cell phones, they get so many calls, it's going to tie them down and they're not going to work. So, we do have protocols in place on how we get a hold of parents, make that announcement, what's going on. If there is a secondary location where we're taking kids, we do have things in place where we will let parents and guardians know what's happening.
Well, knock on wood, hopefully. It can happen anywhere. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen here. Absolutely.
But it's the world we live in, right?
That is. And we just got to be, all we can do is prepare for it and train for it.
Yes, absolutely. So with the school resource officers, how does your role intersect with their role?
Well, so, with me being a resource officer for, 20 plus years, we just got a great working relationship. We work together. I'm really not their boss. We just kind of work together and do things as a team. So there's nothing really, different about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, there's just, and we do share information, if something's going on, Lieutenant that's over the SO, Lacey Holland, she will contact me and says, hey, I want to give you a heads up. Here's what's happening. And I will relay that message to, the appropriate people, like Allison or something like that need to know.
Now, are you based out of the high school or the administration building?
The administration
okay.
building, yes. That's where my office is at.
Okay. And as far as the student interaction, do you still have student interaction?
Yeah. That's one thing that I really enjoyed as a school resource officer is that interaction with kids and walking the hallways and getting to know them. And I go to all the buildings, and I still try to meet up with the kids and see what's happening. Not as much as I would like. When I was a school resource officer, you're there in that building every day, but this is just a little different role. But I do, get to do that occasionally.
Do you have special presentations for the students throughout the year?
Yeah. There's certain things, things that I do personally that is, and the school resource officers do a lot of presentation as well. But I do, hunter education, gun safety, at a middle school level, with Freddie Pinka, who has that program over at Pinkston.
Okay.
And he invites me over, and we talk about gun safety, and just some hunting and some because those kids love that.
It's
but
where we
it's
live.
very important to it's very important to talk about that. How to handle a gun, how to hold it. Talk about the safety aspects of it, and so we do talk about all that.
Do you have special things for the parents as well? Presentations for the parents, or is it?
I don't personally. Now we do. About. When I was a school resource officer, I would talk about computer safety. With talking about that with your kids, the social media aspect, and all that.
That's huge.
Oh, it's just part of our life.
Yes, it is. The whole social media thing, it's like that is just a challenge that youth face today that we just didn't have.
Well, it's either you get on board, learn it, at my age, our age,
yes, yes.
And you either get on board and you learn what's going on and what the kids are doing, because you need to know that,
right.
The different things that are out there, the different apps. But that's just part of our life. It's definitely part of this young generation's life.
Absolutely. I mean, they're born with a phone or a computer or something in their hands. So
for sure.
And that can be challenging too, because there's so many things that can start on social media.
Yeah.
So many bad things.
Well, you got to really look at there's so many things that might come on social media, a threat or something like that. So we got to take all of those things serious, and we do. We look at them. The police are they got the technology to see maybe where it came from. So we take every threat on social media. We, as a school district, we do take it serious, and we look at it and evaluate what our steps need to be.
And that can be a quick process too, I'm sure.
It's got to be quick.
It's got to be quick.
Yes, it's not something that you just set on. You got to take it. You got to look at it, see if you can figure out where it came from. Interviewing people. And so,
is that part of your role, or would that be more the?
That's more of a police.
Officer?
I mean, I'm part of it, but I don't have arrest powers. So I mean, I can talk to kids,
right?
But when it comes to, it's more of going to be a police matter.
Okay.
When it's when you're talking about a threat, that's a crime,
right?
When you make certain comments on social media.
Yeah, that is a crime. That's true. We don't want any of that. So
Yeah.
kids, don't be doing that.
That's right.
We need to take a break, I believe. Is it time? All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Eddie Helmert from the Mountain Home Public Schools.
Closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior health.
Welcome back to the morning show. I am visiting with Eddie Helmert, the Safety and Security Coordinator for Mountain Home Public Schools. And so what's going on, as far as things in the schools now?
Yeah, so, we've come as far as doing stuff, making our schools safe and making it safer, and how our school are accessed and the things that we are doing as a school district. I'm very proud of some of the steps that we have taken. Some of those have been, every teacher and staff member now have, they all have badges, but that is their access into the building now. So over the last about year and a half, we have started putting badge access on all our exterior doors. So they stay locked, and so you can kind of, with these badges, you can kind of, the accountability is you can tell who's entered and what time they've been entered. If that ever comes into question, or you're like, hey, someone entered our building last night at 12 o'clock on door 7 at the high school. Mm-hmm. So we can really go back and look at that, and it'll show who entered that building.
Nice.
So that is one of the nice things that we've done. We've done that district-wide, K through 12, with all our exterior doors. So that's been about a 1.5-year project. We've finished, I think we're just now finishing up with doing all of that. One of the other things that we've done has been with maintenance, and they worked really hard to rekey our district to our exterior doors, where we now have a new Grand Master key.
Okay.
When you'd be surprised how many people that I'm like, man, how many people have a Grand Master to our school?
Right.
And so we've rekeyed all our exterior doors to a new master. So we're really keeping track of that, who gets those, and we just don't pass those out. That really takes somebody special to get that key. Another thing that we have done is we have got every classroom, K through 12, received new doorknobs. Okay, it's Mountain Home's policy, and it's been Mountain Home's policy. When you have kids inside and you're teaching, your door is closed and locked.
Okay.
Statistics show that in an event that happens at your school, that if you're behind a locked door, it's a 98% chance that you will survive that event. So that's a high number.
That is a high percentage.
Yeah. So we really, myself, the school resource officers, we really preach to our teachers, when you have your class and your students in your room, your door needs to be closed and locked. So the new doorknobs makes it pretty simple. I can look down a hallway, and if every door is closed, I know that that's locked, because there's no other way to unlock that door.
They automatically lock when the door's shut?
Yes.
Okay.
The only way that you can get in is if you have a key to that classroom.
Okay.
So that's been an initiative that we did. Maintenance, I think it was this summer, they kind of started the project, middle of last year, or maybe the end of last school year, and finished that before school started. So that's something we're proud of, and that we've done. Another thing, K through 12, is every, if you've been to our schools, the entrance, there's a foyer, so, there's a little safe area. All the glass, we put shatterproof film on that, where you can't break it. So
wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, so that's one thing we've done as well. The other thing is, if you drive by our schools, you'll notice all the outside, the front entrance, have a film on it, but it's Mountain Home colors. It's got the Mountain Home symbol on there, and it's got the school, what school it is. So if you ever get a chance, the community, go by and look at it. Every building has it. It's so just makes the building look nicer, and it is a protective film as well. But it's
really,
but it's bomber blue with some
of
gold
course.
lettering. Yeah, it's got to be bomber blue. And I didn't know this, but there is a certain bomber blue.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I'm not from here originally, so there is a specific.
There is a specific bomber blue.
And you can guarantee that film is the official.
Yes,
bomber
we went
blue.
through a lot of steps to make sure that film was bomber blue.
And so what does the film do? I mean,
it's people say, well, is it bulletproof? It's not bulletproof.
Okay.
So, but you cannot break it. You cannot break it. So you can shoot through it, but you cannot break and get in.
Okay, that's important.
Yes, it is. So we did that. All our foyers at our schools have that film. So in case of an emergency or in case something happens, you can kind of lock that area down, and they can't get in.
So if a parent needs to come into the school, or someone needs to come into the school, how do you, with everything being locked, is there a buzzer system?
Yeah, so there's an intercom system.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
so you can. There's an intercom where it calls the office, and the secretary will pick up, and they'll say, "Hey, or they might know the person, or
Right.
it's a small community,
Right.
And we do know a lot of our parents. But we do make sure if we don't, that second they will leave them out there. Go ask them what they need or buzz them in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want our schools to be safe, but we also want our schools to be inviting as well.
Right.
We don't want not to feel welcomed.
Mm-hmm.
So we do try that fine line of that.
There's a fine line, but I'm sure that most parents would prefer safety.
Yes.
To just be
so
welcoming.
Yeah. So when I've talked to a lot of parents, and they do appreciate the sometimes safety is inconvenience. It's not convenient.
Right.
So, people, you take them out of that little comfort zone, that's what they don't like, the inconvenience of safety. But, the one thing that we've done as well, at the junior high and high school level, we have put in our weapons detection system.
Okay.
Okay. That is at the front entrance at the junior high. And at the high school, it's at the front entrance and at the cafeteria entrance where kids come in the mornings.
Okay.
So each kid they walk through that, and it will
would
detect.
alert if
it
there
will
was-
alert
yes.
if they have something. So we got that probably after Christmas last year.
Mm-hmm.
We're working. So this year I've made some adjustments to junior high. The first 2 days that I was there, it went pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go off on some kids. They are checked, by a principal, myself, or an SRO can as well if we need their assistance. But it's not. You'd be surprised that it goes pretty smooth. You can, with those things that we have, you can 600-700 kids can come through in about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes.
And is someone there monitoring as the kids come in?
Yes, they are. Someone is monitoring those, and also what we have is the technology part of it. Is if no one is there and a kid walks through, I'll get a picture. The principal gets a picture, but it will send a picture of the person walking through that it went off on to your phone.
Oh wow. That's amazing technology.
I know it, isn't it, though?
It really is.
I know it.
It's
Yeah.
like, so it can be addressed right then. It's not like,
Yeah. So we got that in place at the junior high and high school level. We have updated all our camera system. Say all of them, but I'd say the majority of our cameras on our campuses. Steve Medaleski with technology does a great job over our cameras, and we have updated. Nelson Wilkes got new cameras. The junior high got new cameras. Pinkston got new cameras. So we did update our camera system at our school district. So and the other thing that I kind of put in last year, I'm trying to get the ball rolling on it, but it is on our website. But I want kids to be able to report something anonymously. So we do have a see something, say something. Where they can report, and it comes directly to me through an email, and it's anonymous, or they can put their name and just say, hey, give me the information that what's something they've heard or something they've seen on the campus that they feel like is not appropriate.
so that's something that they can do via, it's an
Their
email
Chromebook.
system? Okay.
Yeah, it's on their Chromebook, and I think that's on their Canvas. They can go on that and report that.
Wow.
So it's we have feel like we've, as a district, we have done a great job as far as making our schools safe, and the administration they do a great job as well. It takes everyone. I always say safety is just not myself. It's just not the police officer. It's the whole staff. It's everyone has to have a buy-in and making sure that our campuses are safe.
Absolutely. And that also goes for parents too, in terms of paying attention to what's happening with their kids. We just have a few more seconds left. Is there anything else you want?
So one thing I just want to do a safety thing for our community. I know this time of year you got a lot of buses are out. You got a lot of kids on the sidewalk waiting on buses. A lot of people ask me, school zones. You know, slow
Slow
while,
down.
while kids are present. And I've had people ask, is that when kids are outside? I said, no, it's when kids are present inside that school, you know, that 8 to whatever, 4, you know, that's at school zone. You got to slow. I want people to know, slow down in school zones and pay attention to our kids that might be walking, might be riding their bikes and stuff like that.
All right. Well, on that note, we have to slow down in the school zones. And thank you, Eddie, for coming in today. And everyone, have a great day. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.